Hi Gemini, welcome back you guys. You guys remember to give this video a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. This is your weekly love and romance reading. We're going to do the generals as well this week. So you can access the extended version to this reading. It's linked down below at the top of the description bar. To get a personal private reading, visit the website. It's linked down below in the description bar. Scroll a little bit down. And yeah, the Patreon is there as well. For those of you guys who want to sign up for it. So we're gonna have a look into your love life, you guys. Like I was gonna say just in the beginning, I did want to start doing generals. So look out for your general readings this week, and they'll have a sunflower instead of the hearts. They'll have sunflowers. Because we do the red flower for the 3-day readings, and for the generals we'll do the sunflower. I hope you guys are doing good and not taking it easy and stuff. I feel like I haven't really, even though I know I've been sitting and doing readings, I feel like I haven't really sat down and chilled out for a little bit, you know? Hmm. Alright, so let's have a look, you guys, this week. In your connection, that's the energy. In your connection, this week. Alright, okay, Gemini. You guys are both confronting your shadows. You're confronting your shadow side. Things are being alluded to you that were previously hidden once before. And these truths could be good, bad, doesn't matter. They're just truths. There's a lot of things happening behind the scenes. You might feel like there's things happening behind the scenes. You might feel like there's some interference behind the scenes. But ultimately, everything is going as is intended, and I'm hearing this goddess energy. So it's like a dark goddess energy nearby as well, guiding this connection. So you guys are going through some dark times, this connection, but not in a bad way, okay? For those of you guys who really enjoy shadow work, or really enjoy doing things for yourself, and on your own in creative endeavors, this is a perfect time to do it, to do creative things with your person, to engage in you guys have inclinations. Follow those passions and those inclinations and stuff, because you'll see that those things are actually what what the energy is calling for, and that's what the energy is calling you towards. So you guys, your commitment and your connection is strengthened and is strengthening. Okay. And you guys are learning some deeper wisdom. You've gotten closer to a truth that you have about yourself. You guys have some deep truths about relationships, what they should be, or just about, relationships that you've had in the past, that as you confronted this, you are strengthening your commitment to your person, or strengthening to your commitment to your connection, strengthening your, your commitment to your getting self-love, getting more love, having a better connection with somebody, if because okay, so these readings, I almost forgot to say that in the beginning. Sometimes I kind of feel like I don't want to give a long introduction, so I forget to say everything, and that's why you guys, you should listen from the beginning to the end. Especially the beginning, you should listen to it, because there are some gems in the beginning, and when you skip through it you miss, and then you're kind of confused, and it leads to further confusion. I always say settle down, but ultimately do whatever you want. Whatever decision you make is the right decision to make. But it's just, I put some stuff in the beginning that if you skip through, you might miss. Okay, so you guys, these readings are for people in love connections, right? So if you're in a happy love connection, then these readings, and you're in a love connection where there's love there, and you feeling watered, then this connection, we're talking about your person. Okay, now if you're in a love connection with something or someone that's kind of toxic, very toxic, then these love readings are talking about the person and the situations that you're getting ready to get aligned to and go towards. Okay, if you're single, then this reading is about your own love life, but it's also about, and it's for everybody's own love life, but it's also about the person that's coming towards you. Okay, so that's just a quick, like, it's not a quick disclaimer, but it's just something that I don't feel like I get to say. There's some things about yourself that you never really looked at, and some things in this connection that you had a hard time looking at. Some of you guys were doing some looking at it, but you might have felt like chained to it. Aspects of it was making you depressed. It was kind of confusing for you, but as you journey into the unknown and journey into trusting in things that are kind of like more than what meets the eye, you're actually gaining a greater knowledge, and you're actually getting closer to yourself, gaining a greater wisdom, trusting more in the universe and in the divine. Your faith is strengthening. And this is also, if you're in a good connection, being reflected in your connection where you're feeling this way for your person and you're seeing how this person is actually, has how they have been very committed to you and how this person is very committed to you. Okay, so this is quite a expensive week. It's a week where you're going to be focused on yourself and how you feel. Okay, okay. You guys are learning a very serious lesson. Around staying, committed to yourself and staying on your own path, on your own journey. And some of you guys, it's all different, but also about getting back on your journey as well. Gemini, love that song. All right, you guys. Let me look. Let me have a look. Okay. So we've got Archangel Uriel here, and your crown chakra is highlighted. Okay. So Archangel Uriel is in this reading today. I love this archangel. I have a very close relationship with Archangel Uriel, closer than I ever realized until just now, or until the recent years. Actually, like maybe past 2 years, about 2 years. 3 years is what Archangel Uriel is saying though. But I just never noticed her the first year. I never did. But she's very bright and positive and lighthearted and fun, and she embraces light energy. Okay, she's very much a light being, and this is an archangel of light. And yeah, she can also manifest as masculine. So she also is edified in a masculine form, but she shows up feminine sometimes. And she's about positive energy and ingesting positive things through your crown chakra, ingesting passion, light-hearted energy, optimism, and letting it be transcribed into your mind rather than other things maybe that were not really of that vibration, right? So this archangel is here to bring that for you guys, Gemini. She's bringing wisdom about this so you can understand this, okay? So, spirit connections, intuition, and inspiration. Oof. The beautiful angel Uriel, also called the fire of God, wears a brilliant crystal crown vibrating with a passionate connection to the divine. She brings great power to your seventh energy center, which is called the crown chakra, and is located at the top of your head. This card upright indicates an open and free flowing channel of information and inspiration from the wonderful beings in the spirit world. This could be a time of great intuition for you and guidance from your higher awareness. So allow yourself to quiet your mind and listen. Now is a great time to get connected. The assistance from your spirit is great. And whether it's the presence of an ascended master, a powerful angel like Uriel, or just a loving friend or family member in spirit, their love and willingness to assist is always there. They even open you up to the Akashic records or Alaya consciousness. the storehouse of all information. This connection is open now, and you will find that your own spirit of and the spirits of those around you will be able to provide the answers you seek and the blessings you desire and deserve. Okay, some of you guys need to know that you deserve something here: wellness, good things, okay? Beauty. You forgot that you deserve it. You guys might have always wanted it, but there is always this part of you that felt like you didn't deserve it. And it's that time now to heal that deep wound that you wouldn't let yourself even heal as a child. You've always had this wound since you were little, before you could even remember. Okay? You were born with this wound. My seventh chakra is open to its perfect state, healthy state. Love and inspiration from spirit and my own intuition flow fully to me now. Only positive things. Only things of the life. Like I don't know what was flowing through before, but the past is the past and it doesn't really matter because you got Uriel here. It's very powerful. Very powerful. Uriel is amazing. I love Uriel. And she's so chill. It's like she doesn't care if you call her you or she, because she knows that she's very like, you know, she's so cool. And she shows up. You don't even need to ask her. She's there for you. She's a really good, friendly energy. And she's with you guys this week and she loves you guys. Okay? And she wants you to know that everything will be all right. And that although things might not feel fine, maybe some of you guys, your body might not even feel fine right now, but you'll be fine. Okay? You will be. It might not feel that way, but you will be. And Uriel, I trust. Once I saw Uriel, I'm like, okay, you guys. I don't know if you were worried, but I just wouldn't worry anymore. When I see Uriel, gets the job done. She really does. Just let her. Just let her. So let's have a small peek at this week before we do the small Celtic and then go into the extended. Okay? Okay. All right, gems. Okay. So there's a little bit of despair energy here this week in your connection that you're probably already feeling right now. That might be what's being alluded to you right now. But things that are happening in the 3D, things that you're kind of taking part in, things that this connection is kind of going through. There's like actions that's being taken, and what's actually happening is that there's a big habit that's being walked away from. There's lots of karmic connections that are being dropped and karmic emotions that are being let go of, but these karmic emotions attach to you because of that wound you've had ever since you were little, that now it's healing. So it's a wish come true for you, but it involves concluding a cycle. And you guys are finally letting this go. Okay? You guys really are. You guys did not understand insidious. Whatever this was, it was very insidious, whatever these were. You're very insidious, but it's gone. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So you this cycle is concluding. This connection is concluding a cycle. Whether you're single or you're coupled, it doesn't matter. You're concluding a cycle in your love life, and so is your person. And it's ascending. It's becoming more serious. You're not going to be seeing the same stuff. You're not going to be putting up with the same stuff. So because you're really actually not putting up with the same stuff anymore, you're not going to be getting the same stuff. Okay. And there's some fears here that you're confronting that are coming up. You guys are, going to be feeling a little fearful this week, okay? But there's also some energy of like, there's people around you and, circumstances around you that are helpful, that can be conducive, but not because you need to burden them with your worries. They're conducive because they're just going to pull you to the light, okay? You guys don't want to be burdened by this anymore, especially by the end of this week, all right? So let's have a look at the present energy as we're starting this week. Now these readings, they go up a little early, so the present energy might be on the date that this reading starts on. It might, start happening, a few days after today or something like that. But if it's not happening now, just give it time. For most of you guys, if you're in alignment, it's happening right now. Okay? So Gemini, what's taking place right now? There's a time of introspection where both of you guys are introspecting, spending time alone and in isolation to understand yourself. Spiritual growth is also taking place for this connection. This connection is ascending spiritually. There's things that you're understanding about life and love and connections and how to, warm heart and what love really is. You know what I mean? Some of you guys did not know what love really was, or if you what you thought love was it really what was in front of your face? Okay, let's just put it that way. You knew what it was, but you You didn't realize why you felt like you couldn't have it or you didn't have it. Okay, you guys are really like deeply looking inside of yourself. Oh my God, you guys are really withdrawing from crap as well. Let's just be honest. Withdrawing from like things that have blocked you in your life, blocked this connection. Emotions, people, the actions that you would take in the past all the time, patterns that you were stuck in. You're coming out of it. Okay, I'm not dealing with that anymore. This week a wish is coming true. Something is manifesting. You guys, some magic is coming to pass. Affirmations. You're seeing the results of your efforts, like, working hard towards something, or you guys have been, using the law of attraction to attract in a person. You're going to find that like lots of people are attracted to you. Using the law of attraction to aid in your connection, you're going to find that this person is actually like understanding this, and it's actually moving things along in your connection. Like, you're kind of just letting it do what it do. So there's a wish coming true, Gemini, this week. That's something that's destined to happen. This is something that you've been wishing for a long time, okay? And this is in near future energy. Okay. So in the recent past, you guys let go of a heavy burden, okay? This connection came out of a state of confusion and feeling like, oh, I feel like this relationship was all up in the air. There was a lot of, woo, a lot of that. A lot of like, oh, there's so many possibilities, but there was all this like shame and guilt and, oh, we can't have that. There's a lot of, some of you guys are dealing with a karmic person. Some of you guys, you're struggling in a karmic cycle and you needed healing to come through that. So these burdens, these weights that you were carrying, they were exposed. Okay, they just were. They were. And in these burdens being exposed, it actually opened up all the possibilities that you have for love with your person, with love in general. Okay, we'll talk more about that in the extended. But there was a spiritual awakening that you guys were going through. Probably going through that right now. Okay, some of you guys are going through that right now. You're having a spiritual awakening right now, where you're surrendering. You're like not fighting things anymore. You're not fighting like the way things are going. Because you're choosing to learn from life rather than resist and push against things. And you guys are also feeling a lot of love for your person, feeling a lot of love in this relationship, feeling a lot of love for yourself. You guys are feeling your feelings, and as you feel these feelings, you are able to tell if you're with the karmic or if you're with the divine person. Some of you guys are wondering that. Sometimes the gaslighting is really a lot, and we don't understand if we're with the person or not. But what's happening right now, and what is going to be happening, what is essentially in the recent past as well for a lot of you guys, what has been happening since then is that you've been getting to the bottom of how you really feel. And so you can tell who the problem really was or where it really originated. And as you're doing that, you're clearing all these blocks. I mean, doorways are opening up for you that were never open for you before. So the challenge for this connection, the focus is just working on things. You guys just want to keep working towards things. You don't really have a challenge this week, I feel like, and you don't really have a focus. I think you're just focused on your own self and on your life. You're focused on just moving this connection along. Okay. So right now, this your connection is you guys are confronting a limiting belief about how far that this relationship could go. You guys really don't think that this relationship could go that far, and that's what's been holding it back. Okay, it's been inciting a lot of fear. It's also been keeping you stuck. You guys were stuck in something. You guys were stuck in a group. There's been a group. There's been a way that you've been kind of like suppressed or pushed down. This could be with your person that you're with right now or just in general, your lifestyle, how you kind of found yourself in life, it was suppressed, okay? And it's going to come from your family of origin. Your family might have suppressed you a lot. Abuse as well, child abuse. You guys are thinking a lot about all of that because this is aiding you to follow your heart, okay? It's making you follow your heart. It is, okay? You guys there's like some really heavy emotions you're unpacking. Okay, you guys have really been stuck in traps. Okay, you guys have plans. Don't get me wrong. If you're in a loving connection, you're gonna understand. You're gonna get it clear because there's some of you guys who's like, you're not in a good situation for yourself right now. Like, you want change in this relationship. Some of you guys, you're in a great relationship and you're kind of just wondering about this relationship, or you are with a great person, but you're like not really sure if they're a great person. And it's because you were abused. There was a lot of narcissism. There was a lot of gaslighting. There was a lot of trapment and caging and trapping and kind of making you feel like, if you don't da da da, then da da da. It's kind of that energy. And actually, you're realizing that that's a load of trash, because a lot of you guys are going to be finding that the people and the person who you're going to be connecting with in the near future, or the person who you're with right now, is actually really amazing, and that they actually are nothing like this, and that those people that were feeding you that were just trying to keep you stuck. Um, there are some limiting beliefs, okay? So we're going to pack this a little bit more in the extended reading. Come on over to the Vimeo, you guys, and link is down below. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.